Thank you for watching. Does Bungie know that Destiny 2 actually split into two different games? Well, if you're a new light, a Red War veteran, or something in between, welcome to Destiny 2, Guardian. Buckle up. You're about to step into a world that's growing for almost a decade. And full disclosure, this isn't exactly the same game us Red War veterans have been playing for years. But don't worry, you're in the right place. You just started your own adventure, and honestly, it's kind of awesome. Two players can start the same game today, but their experiences would only be more different. One will feel lost, confused, and overwhelmed. The other will breeze through dungeons and raids and know exactly which weapon to use and craft the perfect build without even thinking about it. And the weird part? Bungie doesn't realize that Destiny 2 accidentally became two games at once. For new players, I see how Destiny 2 feels like being dropped in the middle of a story that's been running for almost a decade. It started with
"Not the wizard from the moon,"
and now Kylo Ren is in Renegades and just renamed himself Dredgen Bale and hoped nobody would notice.
I've been waiting so long for this.
There are quests everywhere, currencies you've never seen, vendors with gear you don't understand. Even figuring out which weapon can stun a champion must feel overwhelming.
Why can't this weapon stun barriers? It says so in the artifact.
Why can this weapon stun all three?
The menu alone can feel like a puzzle, and sometimes you'll spend more time managing your inventory than actually shooting enemies. It's confusing, and honestly, I see it being a little bit intimidating. Veterans, however, see the game in a completely different light. They're no longer exploring Destiny, they're optimizing it. Every menu is a tool, every quest is a step in a carefully calculated plan. They know which activities matter, which loot is worth chasing, and how to master the current season. For example, an old light veteran can have thousands of enhancement cores. A new light guardian will struggle to upgrade and may not realize they should not be upgrading a tier 3. A Red War survivor may be maxed out on exotic ciphers, deep side harmonizers, ascended shards, and somehow ascended alloys is always sort of low. And a Kinder Guardian will be like,
"So basically, I just collect stuff until I understand what it does."
how did Destiny 2 become two games? Every expansion, every seasonal update, every subclass rework has added layers of complexity. Armor mods, build crafting, new subclasses, evolving sandbox systems. All of these changes slowly transform the game. Over time, it became a game that rewards knowledge, experience, and mastery. And while veterans can navigate it effortlessly, new players often find themselves trying to make sense of the system that has been quietly built for people who already knew it. I'm a veteran, and I still get confused sometimes.
What is the radio mass?
So, if Destiny ever felt overwhelming or confusing, you're not imagining it. You're not alone.
Why was the Witness capturing humans in Season of Defiance?
No idea. He woke up one day and thought, imprisoning humans sounds fun. And Bungie just rolled with it. Cool, I guess. Okay, let's get back to the topic. Being a new player isn't a disadvantage. It's an adventure. You get to explore this great world fresh, figuring out things at your own pace, and you discover all of the hidden systems that make Destiny 2 so deep. And while veterans might move faster, every Guardian, new or experienced, is part of the story. We all share the same universe. The secret that makes Destiny work is that those two worlds actually collide all the time. Veterans carry new players through raids, friends explain builds, someone always shows you the shortcut you didn't know existed. Destiny 2 might be two games, but if you stick around long enough, eventually you'll realize something. The veterans don't actually know everything either. They're just better than you at YouTubing channels like Acicross, Fallout Plays, and My Name is Bife to learn all of the newer stuff. Destiny has a weird ecosystem around it. You've got creators explaining builds, breaking down weapons, and translating the story when the game decides to be mysterious again. New players learn from the veterans learn from the creators, and the creators learn from the community experimenting with the sandbox. So even though Destiny 2 can feel like two completely different games, There's this invisible network of people helping each other to figure out what's going on. Sooner or later, every confused guardian becomes the player explaining things to someone else. And that's when you realize something. You didn't just learn the game, you became a part of it. Welcome to Destiny 2.
That looks like a job done to me!